Hello everyone, welcome back to more Spire II. Yesterday we had a successful run as the Defect. Nope, not the Defect. The other guy with a bunch of E's in his name, the Regent. And I've been playing random, but today I feel like playing the Silent. I played a very short off-camera Silent run before this. Just did not get a good start in Act 1. And I should say, like, I mean, I know that it's not necessarily great content to watch somebody lose, right? It's more enjoyable when the player does well, and so something that you can do on YouTube, and you know, there are some games where I do like just I don't know, you can just like cut the losses and only publish the good ones, but I feel like if you do that, it's kind of a little bit dishonest. Doesn't portray the game truthfully, or your own skill or whatever. And B, it's kind of a spoiler if you just like figure out, wait a minute, I've never seen this guy lose in Slay the Spire. He like, okay, even if I never told you I was only uploading wins, you would eventually figure out, wait a minute, he never loses. If this video's going up, it must be because he's winning. So it's kind of a spoiler, right? And so I don't like to do that. So when I talk about these off-camera runs, there have not been any Slay the Spire 2 runs that I've set out to record and then lost and thrown away. The ones that I lose, I'm doing off-camera to begin with, so far. Well, sorry. I've done plenty of losing on-camera. The losses off-camera that I refer to are not aborted videos, is all I mean to say. Oh god, an additional strike and defend in the Defect deck? It's already so big. I think you need to be more careful about, well, I do anyway, about planning out elite fights in Act 1. But like, look, I could fight. Boy, if you go to the right side, you have to fight 2 elites in a row, no matter which way you go, right? Interesting. Or not in a row. There's a gap of 1. I don't think they ever put 2 elites right next to each other, but you know what I mean. But right side looks quite good, right? You can optionally take this elite. If you're feeling scared, you can skip it. And then you get like 2 more elites with lots of campfires. Yeah, this is great. Oh boy, a bunch of question marks as well. Yeah, let's go this way. Okay, so I think I'll take a colorless card. Both sort of playable. Very different cards. I kind of like the bomb for early. Like, it's a ton of damage, right? Not the kind of card I would ever buy at a shop, but if I'm being offered 2 of them, not never. I'm sure there have been times when it's been right to buy a bomb at the shop, but it's pretty unusual. Let's just go, like, all question marks. I've got enough damage to finish an elite, so what more could I ask for? I could ask to not draw all of my defends in the same hand. At least I have neutralized defend. That might be fine. I'll take a little damage, but it won't be too bad. Oh, maybe I won't. Oh! Couldn't even draw the 1 defend I needed. Very sad. I think this game is a scam. See ya. Yikes! These are good cards. Footwork is really good, but I think I need to take Predator. Just to have some, I mean, early damage? I don't know, though, like, the bomb is so much damage, eventually, that I think I can get away with taking Footwork here as, like, useful block. Could be wrong. Oh, yeah, give me common cards. This is so good! And here I really should take some damage. I've got large fights handled with the bomb. So I think I just want a poison stab and like 3 shivs. Could be dodge and roll. Yeah, especially with footwork, actually. This shop is a little bit too early to benefit from. Okay, I'll take a noxious fumes. I skipped a noxious fumes in, I think, my most recent defect, my previous defect video, which was, I don't know, a few videos ago. But that was much later when I had an actual game plan. Noxious fumes is a ton of damage, and you know what? Do I want a ricochet? I don't have any way to trigger a slide besides the starting survivor, and I have plenty of damage. I don't think I want this. Just make neutralize sharp, I guess? Sure. I don't want... I could try to, like, voluntarily take some damage to get in his poison stab here, but I don't think it's necessary against this guy. You're stronger, but I'm I have dexterity, so that pretty much cancels out. And I mean, let's be real, dude. One of us is walking out of here alive, and it's not you. Choose a card from your draw pile and put it in your hand. Oh, it's like worse bottled memories? No, draw pile, not discard. Okay. It's Demonic Tutor on a stick. But it's not a stick, it's in a potion. I do like acrobatics, generally. But I think these are both better for at the moment. I just need some more bread and butter stuff before I start getting fancy. Very nice dodge and roll. Perfectly sized. Six plus 3 plus 2 is 11, so this guy's dead next turn. And the others wouldn't be if I targeted them. Oh, I have noxious fumes. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Okay, so I could have targeted this guy instead. Probably would have been better to do so. Yeah. Well, oh, I already have 4 block. So I don't think I can afford the bomb without taking some damage. But footwork, defend, I can at least sneak in a strike. This guy's gonna take 2, then 3. That's 5. So strike doesn't quite kill him. But if I want him to die next turn, I'll have to throw a strike at him. But it may be that I don't need to kill him next turn. So let's throw the strike here. Because if I want strike next turn, it's guaranteed that I'll draw it, right? So, okay, great. Now this guy I can kill with a neutralize next turn. Although, maybe I should kill him now to avoid the slime? I don't know, I think I'd like to be able to kill you. Okay. So, I mean, I can... Oops. I can easily handle them both. Deal 6 to all if the last card you played was a skill, weak to all enemies. Have I had this before? I think I have. I think I might have had it in my first Silent run. And I was so obsessed with making it turn yellow that I, like, played it when I didn't need them to be weak and I didn't need to play a skill. I don't have any Sly cards yet. This could be something. I mean, it's 0 energy, deal 8, right? As long as you don't mind discarding, which I can just play it last. I think I'll take it. And it helps me someday get Sly cards going. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have precognitioned, like, the bomb or something. Wouldn't that be cool? Okay. I think we have to play this now. It's so good in this combat. Oh, I have 12 block because of dodge and roll. Right. Also, I have more energy? Didn't I just play 2 energy worth of stuff? 3, I mean. I played the bomb and I played Survivor. Why do I have an energy left? I didn't do anything last turn that would give me energy. I didn't play the bomb. What? What did I play? I played... Huh? The bomb is still in my draw pile. I must have played something else thinking it was the bomb? It was dodge and roll. The art is actually kind of similar, isn't it? We got like that. Yeah, they're both like a bluish thing in a red field. Okay, that explains why I was confused. It doesn't explain what I should do now. This is looking like a pretty bad fight. Dodge and roll is obviously a worse play than defend that turn. So the thing is, the bomb won't go off next turn. It'll go off the turn after next. So if I can kill this guy next turn or the turn after next without using bomb, I'll be pretty well set up. So I think I play the strike here. And if I... I was going to say, if I don't draw what I need, I can just pick it up with precognition, but I've actually drawn such a horrible hand that I don't know if there is a single card that would fix the problem. Alright, I'm hitting him for 5. I mean, I guess I just block here. I don't need to kill him this turn. And this blocks, right? Shouldn't be too hard to finish him off now, you would think. And then the bomb will finish off the little wormies. Yeah, this has actually been a great fight, it turns out. I took like 3 damage. Actually, can I see how much damage I took? I know in the run history thing, for finished runs, yeah, this is my silent loss, you can see a ton of details about every encounter, right? How much damage, how many turns, what you got, what you were offered, right? So I guess at the end I could find out, but I think it was very little damage. You could confirm that on YouTube, you know. I think I might have been at like 52 or something. More footwork. Okay. Let's get more weak. Well, let's make the enemies more weak. I will become more strong, which will manifest as making them weak. Strong turn 1. 2 cards, and they're weak, and they're vulnerable. Okay. So, who are the elites left we could face? We can't face that guy twice in a row. I think if you face 3 elites, you can get a rerun of the first one on your third fight. It doesn't guarantee that your first 3 unique fights are different. There's the big bird. I don't remember the third elite. Okay. Let's... Who's the boss? The kin. That's... Yeah, that's that guy. Okay. I have no idea. This just makes it more shivs. Shiv plus. Shivs plus, not shiv pluses, huh? Interesting. I mean, this is a lot of poison, but I think it's just a... You know, if I ever have footwork online, I'm just in great shape. Let's upgrade the Sucker Punch. I really like to make sure the enemies are weak. It reduces their damage output a lot. Okay. Well, the deck clearly has a plan. Is there any reason I would need to retain? No. Now, the bomb is horrible against this. This is the third lead fight, by the way, the one I couldn't remember. I mean, I could retain to keep this in hand to apply weak, but I'll just keep you weak by playing my weak cards instead, I think. Because the bomb doesn't do attack damage. All of these cards are not actually all that good against Big Giant Head or whatever your new name is, Bygone Effigy. Was his name Big Giant Head or was it just Giant Head? I don't really know. I need more block? Well, yeah? That's true. I could precognition or defend. Boy, does that feel bad. Okay, blocking 9 is actually great. Okay, I guess I'm grabbing a defend. Not that one. It's pretty funny as plays go, but here we are. With 2 footworks, that's not such a bad play. It's not a play you're thrilled about, obviously. 6, and then 6 is 12, and then 7 is 19. You would not be dead. Okay. I guess you would have. What did I... Really? I must have gotten the math wrong there somehow. Smooth stone, okay. Backflip, yeah. Well worth a rest here. I might be fine at 32, but I think I'm strong enough I don't need to push it by... smithing. That's kind of like... You like smith when you're in the middle, strength-wise, right? When you're like, I'm doing okay, but I really need to get stronger. I think I can handle this elite. Let's get stronger. And I feel like you rest when you're doing so disastrously that you need a rest. Or maybe so well that you're like, well, I just need to make sure I don't die and I'll be fine. If you're doing really, really well, of course you can smith and still be sure you'll be fine, and that's great. But at that point, it doesn't really matter what you do. You could rest and you'd still win. So this attack is laughable. You guys are attacking me for 7? Which, if I just weaken... No, you're already weak, so that doesn't apply. Okay. So defend does not full block, but dodge and roll plus defend does. Oh, really? I didn't think I could kill you. I guess the vulnerable did more than I thought. Okay, so my defend was actually unnecessary, and I could have gotten in some more attacks. You're attacking for 12? Don't make me laugh. I think Noxious Fumes is a little bit slower than just playing a strike. Okay, I think I could start doing acrobatic stuff now. Why can't I look at my deck? It's unusual. Usually the D button. Okay, now it's finally happening. Piercing Whale would also be a strong card. Acrobatics is just like investment in the long term. Because it's not very good right now. It's okay. Piercing Wail is fine now and probably fine later. I guess I should take that. It's the bird! What do we want to do about a bird? Probably good to play an attack potion, since he's vulnerable. See what we get. Okay. I mean, nothing special, I guess. I guess I'll just play 2 defends here and poison him. No need to set him up the bomb. I should footwork, right? I mean, I could full block with just backflip defend. So I guess the point is, if I want to play backflip footwork defend, I could play the backflip first, and maybe I change my mind about the footwork, because I don't actually need it. And if I draw, like, dodge and roll, I'll need the footwork, but only... It doesn't have to... I can have footwork add just 2 block, and it'll be fine. I don't need all 4. Okay. So now... I kind of still want a defend. But the question is it footwork here, or do I just punch him? I guess footwork. It's gonna... I don't have, like, fast damage. I want... This deck is set up for long fights with all the dexterity. Pretty good Piercing Wail. I don't really need it though, right? I guess if I Piercing Wail, I can play 2 strikes instead of 1. And there's no way this fight lasts to my next shuffle anyway. So I should just get in more damage. Saving the Piercing Wail for later is a fool's errand. Help! Maybe I should have retained. Oh, I have dodge and roll. It's not as bad as it looks. It's not good, though. I don't have lethal, right? I have to do 24? I have 19. Okay. Well, 6 damage. Could have been a lot worse. Could have afforded the smith. Oh, really? Tracking. I have a decent amount of weak, right? I upgraded the neutralize. I have red mask. I have the upgraded sucker punch. But I guess red mask tracking is not much of a thing because it's hard to play tracking on turn 1 and still attack. If this were a relic, great, but it's a 2-cost power. Could just take more powers. This deck is a little slow. I think a dagger spray to help with large groups, including the boss, is the appropriate choice. And I'll smith now. So, like, I'm still getting in 1 smith and 1 rest, but by smithing earlier, I could have maybe taken a little bit less damage in the elite fight. But the way I did it, I was just buying insurance to make sure I don't die in the elite fight. I think it's probably Noxious Fumes before heading into a boss fight. Well, yeah. I mean, that's certainly... That's a hand. Funny thing is, I don't actually need the defend the footwork this turn. I mean, Survivor is already enough, but footwork is what I want to play. So the fact that it's not necessarily necessary this turn. Oh, you know what? I should have paid a little more attention to what I discarded with Survivor, because I think it's right to drink this. Just these are great cards to hang on to. These are probably the right ones to have kept anyway, but I should have at least thought about it. Yeah, and now I can just Piercing Wail. You all suck. I'll set you up the bomb. Oh, I don't know. You? I should have... Since I was going to retain that card, I should have waited until I wasn't retaining anymore to play it. This was a mistake. See, not next turn, but the turn after. So you'll take 3 poison damage, and then 5. You'll have taken 8. And then 40 from the bomb, 48. So I need to get each of you... I need to do 11 to you and 10 to you. Oh no, they're going to take damage a 3rd time when the bomb goes off. So you're going to take 5 and then 7. That's 12. You're exactly dead. You're already dead. So this dagger spray actually kind of sucks. Yeah, I messed the math up there. I'm going to have to waste even more damage on you. And then I may as well do this. Tons of wasted damage. Okay, you guys are all dead. Well, these two. So do I dodge and roll to bring 9 block over? Probably. Rather than playing a lane strike. Yeah, definitely looks like that was the right decision. Okay, pretty comfortable boss fight. I mean, it could have gone better, but I mean, I spent. Did I have spent 2 potions on this or 1? I know I spent the retain. I don't remember if I had another potion. I could just pass, but I think it was just the retain potion is all I had. Okay, what are we looking at? Shadow Step seems very bad in this deck. Grand Finale is bad in every deck. Play all your shivs. Is horrible. Pass, I think? Like, I mean, could you claim Shadow Step is good, maybe? I don't have a lot of attacks, but I guess... I'll need to pick up more at some point, right? I'm not going to win with just Noxious Fumes and the bomb. That's kind of a cute trick for Act 1. Well, Noxious Fumes, Footwork, and the bomb. I do need to kill them somehow, and I don't think just Footwork and Noxious Fumes is going to let me live forever. I even got Happy Flower right. Good for me. Play every shiv in your exhaust pile. Wait a minute. Is that anything? I don't make many shivs now, but I was like, wait a minute, where? Play all your shivs from where? They're not usually in your discard pile or your deck. I hadn't really read the card the first time. This is kind of funny. Replay all the shivs you previously played. No, I think it's Shadow Step. Like, this is a way to eventually, like, actually do some damage, I guess. I think I want to get to a shop and go like that is the main idea. So we're coming in here. And then if I'm feeling really bad, I can go this way, or I can go like this. Sure. Oh, but I get to talk to Teskatara first. Such a nasty sickness you have. Let's take care of you. Enchant your strikes with Teskatara's Ember. That's something. At the start of your turn, exhaust the top card in your draw pile and gain a strength. Are you for real? That would be a way to scale my damage while Footwork keeps me alive, right? It's sort of like... competing with Deadly Poison for ways to win, but you... Sorry, not Deadly Poison. Noxious Fumes. But you should not rely on Noxious Fumes to kill everything. Slay the Spire decks should not be one-dimensional. You need ways to win short fights, you need ways to win long fights, you need ways to counteract various tricks the enemies might have for you. And I am quite tempted by this. I think Teskatara's Ember is not a good one here. Like, yes, I have 5 strikes, the most anybody has ever had, probably. You can get 6, I guess, these days by adding an extra strike to a silent deck. But normally you try to get rid of these. I mean, maybe Teskatara's Ember is better because... Is that what it's called? Yeah, Ember. It's kind of an energy relic, right? On any turn that you want to play a strike. And given that I haven't removed any of them yet, I mean, sure, I'd like to remove them at shops, but I'm not going to get to remove very many. So making them unremovable is not so bad. And then any turn that I would normally not have played a strike, but I can because they're free, that's 6 extra damage that turn, right? Or 12 with Shadow Step. That might be more damage than I'm getting from the 1 strength per turn, given how few attacks the deck currently has. Yeah, I think I'm talking myself into Teskatara's Ember, actually. And we could, like, I mean, I think the path is perfectly fine right now. I don't need a pumpkin or a golden compass and a pumpkin path or whatever. Yeah, weird. Oh, and Happy Flower means I have energy this turn as well. You? Oh, I have a strike. Nice. Thanks, Teskatara. So this guy's dead, right? No. I already applied the dead noxious fumes. So I still have to do a bit. No, I didn't. Okay. Wait, what? Oh! I hit him with a poison stab. And now I'm applying the first noxious fumes. So it's actually exact calculated genius level lethal that I knew about the whole time. You can take 3 and then 5 is 8, so I need to do 8 more to you. Sounds good. Happy Flower, huh? It's gonna be tough to avoid wasting Happy Flower. I don't think I can. I guess I could spend a potion. It seems pretty stupid. But I can at least try to drag this fight out. Oh, I know what I'll be drawing next turn. I think I actually don't have to kill him. So he's going to take 7, and then 8 is 15. So he won't die without my help, even next turn. And if he's threatening to damage me, fine, I can kill him. But oh, he will because I played the bomb. I get confused because it says 3 turns from now. But at the end of 3 turns is 2 turns from now because you've ended turn 3 times. Kind of a fence post problem in my head. Okay, well, see ya. I could have done better with Happy Flower by not playing the bomb, it turns out. I don't know that I really want another 0 cost, like, defense card. I need more draw for this to be good. I'll take more Piercing Wail. It seems like it still works pretty well in this game. I don't know what this guy does. I think he just blocks. Like, I mean, obviously it says that's what it says he's doing right now, but like, who's the priority to kill here? I don't know. If you just did small attacks and blocked, it would always be right to leave you for last, and you wouldn't even be interesting at the end. I guess the point is that you're hard to remove early, so you're chipping in 5 damage while the other guy's here. Okay, I guess I'll just kill the main threat. And we'll see if this guy actually does something interesting after all. No. He's just chipping in extra damage. Okay. But these cost 0. So if I want to do 6 here, I mean, I need all of these to go to you. If I use this on... If I use this... I don't know, I guess it doesn't matter. There's only... I think neutralizing you is the most important thing. Trying to figure out how to poison stab you doesn't actually seem like a good idea to me. Oh, but wait a minute. If I poison stab you, which I have to, then I don't actually have to spend all the strikes on you. I have one to spare. This doesn't shuffle. I'm already blocked. Yes, this guy really is just adding in a bit of damage to make it harder for you to take down the main guy. Trying to take him down first would be a very, very poor play. Well, I was about to say, since I haven't poisoned him, I have control over when he dies, but since I drew 0 attacks, or 0 defense, I kind of have to kill him now. So I can't get Happy Flower lined up. Escape Plan Plus with 2 footworks seems amazing. It's a spider. 2 Enlightenment. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand to 1. This has always been horrible. Remove a card from your deck. Remove 2 cards from your deck. There's a shop right here. I was hoping to buy some cool stuff at. Also, my defense and my defense are pretty good, and it's illegal to remove strikes. So what am I getting rid of? The bomb, I guess? My worst card by some distance, I think. I mean, I could get rid of a bomb and a defend. But I'd like to have enough money left that I could maybe buy a relic. Giria! Turn 3 gain strength and dex. Do I really need more help with the long game? Maybe. Oh, no, I want to blur so bad. Do I want a panache? I don't think so. Oh, Predator would be probably good. And then I'll take like a potion and another potion. See ya. Making that cost 0 is pretty powerful. I don't think I need bigger footworks yet. Because this is so much easier to play when you don't have to pay energy for it. I mean, I guess like when you say it out loud, it sounds pretty obvious, but... Why are those cards still on my screen? Oh. It's explaining... They're because he has debuffs... It's showing me the card that produced the debuff. Or, well, that's why this one's here. The other one's here because he makes dazes and it wants me to know what they are. Okay. I think I play free strikes. And I don't think I play a power potion. I think I'm doing just fine in this fight. I'll maybe use a block potion or a vulnerable... It's not block, it's weak. It's a picture of an anchor. I thought it would be block. Huh. Okay. These are not the greatest hands, but... with 5 dexterity, I guess anything will do. And actually, it turns out it is a great hand. I just want all the blocks, please. Boo. How much do I have to defend here? 21. So that's a tiny bit more than both defends, sadly. I can play all 3 of these, obviously, but the more dazes I have to discard, the fewer I get to exhaust. It probably doesn't matter. Also, I don't think I'm playing Hidden... I'm probably not playing Hidden Daggers, because then I'd have to discard even more dazes, and I would just shuffle more dazes into my deck. My next turn would be so bad. So I can actually afford to discard the Hidden Daggers here. Not the greatest Happy Flower of all time. I'm not shuffling a Daze into a draw pile that only has 2 cards in it. Just for 6 damage. Okay, decent fight. Happy Flower on 2, by the way. I probably could have used a potion to some effect here. Notice I clicked them in the right order? I almost never do that. These all could be interesting. Expertise is... I mean... It can be a component in infinites, right? Where you have, like, expertise, tactician, another expertise, a discard ability, and, like, an attack of some kind. You make 2 energy, play the attack, draw everything except for the 1 expertise that you're that like you're playing, and then do it again. But I mean, I'm not getting down to a 6-card deck or anything. Let's get real. I don't think Blade Dance is really anything for me. I think actually expertise is quite good because of my strikes being free. I'm often getting like empty-handed with way too much energy left. So isn't this just like a way better week? It lasts longer, it shrinks their attacks more, and it stacks with weak. Okay. I only get to fight 1 more elite no matter what, huh? Okay, well let's smith first, I guess. I'm probably just smithing both times, but this time I certainly am. It's only 1 more? I feel like it used to go to 8. Maybe the first expertise was smaller and the second one was 7? I don't remember. get a footwork going finally. I don't think that worked. I only gained 52 gold, and normally you gain about 50. So 20% more, I should have gained about 60, I think. And I didn't see it blink. I think this is not yet implemented to work with the gold you get from chests. It's only implemented to get gold you click on in, like, reward screens. Do I have any cards that cost 2 or more? I have Predator. Okay, I feel like I'm building the kind of beginner silent deck that looks great until it suddenly just dies. Maybe... I don't know. I've built lots of expert decks that behave the same way. But, like, just lots of footwork, lots of noxious fumes. Those are the cards that you look at as a beginner and you're like, this will solve all the problems. But it's too one-dimensional a deck, so I'm a little bit worried about that. Is this not an elite? Okay. I can't remember who's who yet. Okay, sure. I mean, I guess I just play everything. Get some block. I end up not getting to play the dodge and roll, but otherwise it looks pretty good. Oh, thorns! That's so rude, I forgot about that. How much thorns? 5? I will take a bit of damage if I hit him. I think I can be patient. A shame to have his thorns turn line up with my... double damage turn. Not a great turn here either. At least I got a footwork into play and a dodge and roll. Okay, now we're lining up a better turn. Okay, so that I took no damage that fight, but it seemed a little bit spooky. I wasn't... Oh my god. More footwork. I mean, I don't think you can really have too much footwork. Who's the boss? Kaiser Crab. Okay, I'll just upgrade more footwork. Ran with the Elder. Yeah, okay, so I have to give you a thing for a random relic. Take a vulnerable potion, I guess? It's Prayer Wheel. Normal enemies, so it won't even do anything against the elite. Finally, nope, still not hitting off that. I spoke too soon. 16. He's weak already. So I kind of have to play both block cards. And that means I have to choose between... Oh, no, hang on. Sucker Punch is free. No, it's not. Well, it is. I have 4 energy, because this guy gives you back energy when you hit him. But I don't have anything to discard. I could discard a Shiv or a Strike. I think it's supposed to be a Strike, because I'm missing 9 damage instead of 6, but I'm not shuffling a Shiv into my deck. Well, let me just make sure I'm not wrong on any of my math here. Do that last. Yep, still seems true. I guess it's fine to play a defend. Like, ideally you would wait. You want to play commit to plays after you draw. But here, if I play the defend first, I draw 1 extra card. So the question is, is there a 2 energy play I could draw off of expertise that would make me not want to play defend? Well, like dodge and roll plus any attack, I guess, for example. Blur. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was thinking about Predator, and I think with Predator I still just want to block to avoid the 3 damage. No. This ends the fight so much faster, and I might take a ton of damage next turn if I don't do this. I'm on 13 already? Intimidating Helmet! Ah! So actually, Predator was the main reason it was right to make the play I did. I just didn't realize it. Okay. He's weak, so this doesn't make him not attack at all. So I think, oops. I think it's pretty important to get Blur out, even though it means I can't play the, no, I can't damage him. I can't get the other footwork in play and still take 0, but that's fine. Taking 0 is more important than getting out the 3rd footwork. Do I need to... Well, okay, we're certainly blurring. The question is, do I play a defend or a sucker punch here? I think keeping him weak is more important than blurring over another 12 block. So I should be able to produce some block here. Yeah. Okay, I mean, the deck is sort of taking care of itself here. Not dead to poison yet, but, I mean... I guess I need to draw another attack for that to be a good idea. Deal 30. I think we got it. Okay, no damage. Good fight. I think it was no damage. Maybe I took one. Strike Dummy! With Teskatara's Ember! We did it! Okay. This does not look very good. I mean, I could take a tracking. The same argument still sort of applies. Like... It's 2 is just a lot of energy, you know? And also attacks are not all of my damage. Certainly that's some. This is still only one blur, right? It doesn't give you like 2 blur when you upgrade it. Yeah. Well, you can click view all upgrades here, by the way, but I kind of need to zoom in on the cards anyway to read the details. Kind of just want a little bit more poison. That seems silly. Kaiser Crab. I mean, 5 more damage here is something. These all seem sort of whatever. Fine. I love playing backflips. Let's make it better to play them. Alright, let's get a power potion going. Buffer for the rocket attack could be nice as well. Huh. These are all quite good. I think I might be on Accelerant. I already have Noxious Fumes ready to go, right? Maybe it's supposed to be well-laid plans, but I think making the combat much, much shorter seems pretty good to me. Well, okay. Discard 2 cards. These 2. I'm definitely not playing either of those. And then I can do this and easily see how much damage I'm actually taking. It looks like 12. So... the defend and survivor is good enough. Blech! What a horrible hand. And, I mean, block 18? I think so. It's a great potion. I hate having to spend it here. I don't have to, but... well, no. I should get a spot where this is better, right? The rocket hand turn, when he attacks for like 40, this is clearly going to be better. Could Beetlejuice as well? Seems crazy to spend 3 potions on this fight, but it's been a really rough start. Okay, yes, and I was correct in my prediction that the poison deals damage twice, but also decreases twice, is what that card means. I had not yet had that confirmed by seeing it play out. This would do something, right? It would save me 8 block for next turn with Blur. But, well, there might be a better turn for it when they're both attacking me, but there might not be. Let's just do it. Yeah, and so this is the turn when a buffer would go crazy. On the other hand, can I just, like, not worry about it? Oh, I'm frail? Come on. This isn't fair. Yeah, okay, well, all 3 potions. See you later. Being attacked for 10, I have 11 block, so we can Predator you, I guess? Shrinking this guy turned out pretty badly. Get at least this, so I'm looking pretty good for next turn. Finally did it. Triggered escape plan. 74. Could I get another Blur, maybe? The poison rather is almost there. This guy just needs a tiny little push to fall off the edge. And then I can go back to his friend and get out of this fight just fine. So, like, you know, did I need to spend all 3 potions? No, I probably could have spent just 1, but it was the kind of situation where it looked like things might get quite dicey if I didn't. And that's what potions are for. Corrosive Wave. When you draw a card this turn... This is like huge AoE poison. I don't do that much drawing. It's basically just backflips. Man, this is cute, but... I don't think I'm a Tools of the Trade deck, really. I mean, this almost looks like another... This is another boss fight. I kind of want to skip the rewards. I don't think that's right. Now, it turns out the arrow keys navigate up here somehow. I thought maybe they would scroll. Hello? Can you stop telling me about that? Thank you. Okay. When you draw a card, I mean, I guess I have finesse as well. But lining up, oh, I have escape plan. I mean, that's very little draw. Lining up my one, like when you draw a card with my 2 ways to draw cards seems very unlikely. It'll happen sometimes, but most of the time this is just like 1 energy, do nothing. You don't want that in your hand. Blade of Ink, I guess, with 5 free strikes is a lot more reasonable. 5 free strike dummy strikes, in fact. Yeah, I guess I'm taking Blade of Ink. Too chicken to skip, I guess. Oh, interesting. I never noticed this. Until you click here, you're just in the antechamber. Only once I click here am I actually in the ancient. Hey, Vaku. Yeah, I'm a killer. ... We never say anything. This won't end well for you. Whispering Earring. Yeah, I mean, I get that. This stuff is so goofy. I don't think Whispering Earring is very good for this deck. I took it in, what was it? Was it a silent deck I had before where it seemed totally fine, and it was? Or maybe Necrobinder? I don't remember. But here, like, I have all these cards that discard cards, right? Playing those before playing something else is pretty horrible. What's Folly? Unplayable Innate Eternal. Not the end of the world. The problem is I don't get to remove strikes with this. So, like, am I removing defends? They're kind of good when you have 10 dexterity. So I don't think that's the play. Which leaves me with Music Box. The first attack you play each turn? Not each combat. Each turn? Oh no. And they're like, my strikes are free and all my other... I'd like to skip. I don't want a boss relic today. Okay. Well... I guess what I'm supposed to do then... Maybe having Vaku play my hand wouldn't be that bad. Like, I could certainly find, you know, the 5 worst cards in my deck and remove them. I don't know what they would be, but they must exist somewhere. You know, Dagger Spray... Hidden Daggers. Expertise. Blade of Ink. You know. I could get rid of my 5 worst cards. But they're not that bad. How much self-discard do I really have? I mean, I have Hidden Daggers. That's pretty horrible. I have Shadow Step. That's so bad. You just can't take Earring. I have to take Preserved Fog and figure out what to get rid of. I think there might be a Defender too in there, but this I'm happy to get rid of. Dagger Spray is fine, but not really what I'm doing. Blade of Ink. I think with 0-cost strike dummied strikes, it's probably worth keeping. Who's the boss? Test subject? Piercing Wail is decent against both Nemesis and Book of Stabbing. Get rid of Poison Stab. I have one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. One defend, I guess. Those are my 5 worst cards, Vaku. Please take them away from me. This is maybe a good finish. You'd like to get there this way, probably. Actually, maybe you want to finish like this if you're going to have to visit the shop early to get there conveniently. Right? Something like that. And this is a nice little decision point where I can skip an elite if I want. Okay. No reason to play this. Hello? Where are my attacks? Or my, like, poison? I guess I took them out of the deck? Maybe that's why I can't find them. Maybe they're not in the deck. It's Vaku's fault. I didn't want to cut all those cards. I think it would have been better for me to skip. That can't be right. It must have been right to find some subset of cards to remove, and I just don't know what they were. I only need 10 block. Damage from a strike is pretty solid. Oh, I have Prayer Wheel. Okay, well, time to stock up. Give me some new... Oh, Backflip Plus. Amazing. Pinpoint? My deck is basically all skills, right? No. Yes? Yeah, it mostly is. I think this is, like, a great attack, actually. And I could use a bit more in the way of attacks. Damage-wise, like, we just want to go for you, right? Why is this doing so much damage? Strike Dummy. Oh, he's vulnerable. Okay, right. Let's keep you weak, though. Because it reduces his attack by 5, whereas it probably reduces this guy by less. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's the thing about footwork. Footwork fumes decks, they kind of just... You play They're very linear. You just play the good cards and hope that it's enough that you win the game. I guess even dealing damage to this guy is pretty difficult, so... I thought that wasn't going to kill him. I must have been confused by his HP. Well, this is pretty good right now. So I can either play Fumes, or I can play Blur Pinpoint. Blur Pinpoint has got to be better. Yeah. Happy Flower. Can I avoid killing this guy? Surely I can put it off for one turn. No need to play anything, I guess. This is guaranteed lethal next turn. Great, that's what I want to do. Neutralized to a permanent end. Can't say no to dodge and roll plus, can I? Not with 10 dexterity. Blur plus? I need my dagger spray back, please. Help? Okay, well at least I got Happy Flower set up properly. Okay, I get it. It's wearing off. Can we... I could turn on fast mode. Okay, that's a very good piercing wail. I guess if I want to avoid losing 8 max HP, I have to play the other one. I've never had a fight with these guys last so long. I'm not doing anything. I'm blocking pretty well. Sort of. The problem is, they're attacking for like 54. No, 44. Can I kill any of you guys? I think I could. Like, this is doing almost no damage. So it's Predator and 2 strikes I have to deal with. That's 18 and 15. 33. I could kill you with just a Predator, actually. And then I can't kill anyone with 2 strikes. Youch. This is why I wish I hadn't had to remove Dagger Spray. $28, $44. That should be fine. I mean, they're not even actually all going to get to attack, right? Okay, none of them are. Alright, so, I mean, I lost 4 max HP and also took 12 damage. I mean, 16, but 2 of it came out of my max HP, so it's sort of covered by that. Dodge and roll plus. Pounce? Pass? Or Predator? Yeah, where's my, like, acrobatics or something? And remember, this elite is optional. Depends how the shop goes. Okay. Let's divine, baby. Don't curse me, bro. It's money. What is this? This looks like a box, doesn't it? Yeah, a relic. And a rare card. I assume this is a relic. I've never gotten this reward before, but what else could it be? Maybe I don't want to reveal... Okay, so these card rewards are 2x2. So if I don't reveal any 2x2 spaces, I'm guaranteed I can't accidentally curse myself. And I think that's the important thing right now. I can't aim here, but I want to reveal just these 3 squares. How about this? I might find some gold. Or this. Nothing. It's a potion. All right. This is like better backstab. It's interesting. I already have an innate curse. So if I take this, I have like only 5 actual cards left in my starting hand. But extending the vulnerable is pretty serious, I think. I don't know. I guess I'll take it. Okay. What is this? Every 3 times you apply poison, deal 11 to all. I mean, that's not that good. Noxious Fumes is already doing enough damage. 11 damage every 3 turns is not very exciting. Equilibrium, wasn't that... That was the name of the Watcher card, right? This is just the Watcher card reskinned as colorless. They're really committing to not bringing her back in, even at the end of early access, I guess. So I gain gold for adding cards. I don't get I don't get anything for getting gold. Okay. But if I want a card, I should buy it first, so I get the rebate and can then buy other stuff. What about murder? It's a way to... I just don't draw that much. On the other hand, Shadow Stepped Murder, kind of sweet if you can line it up. Problem is I don't have a way to line it up. They might just be in the wrong order, or they might not be next to each other. I guess I can't quite afford Pear and Centennial Puzzle. And I want to remove a curse. Oh, I can't, can I? Isn't it Eternal or something? Oh, yeah, that one is, but this one isn't. Oh, it puts the curses first. That's nice. If you ever get the hang of it, you don't have to keep... I'm used to, though, the newest cards being at the bottom, which is why I just scrolled to the bottom there. So, of all these relics, I mean... 10 health, I think it's probably 3 cards. Because I can get health just by resting if I want. This is not good. These are bad. Prepared to draw, attack and discard, I don't think is anything. Equilibrium, yeah, I think I'm out of here, dude. I could go for another card remove if you would let me, but you won't, of course. One artifact, because I tried to weaken and vulnerable him. I can apply 2 more debuffs, so I can actually get one of them to stick. Oh, I actually can get both to stick, because I can apply weak twice. But I'm not really doing any serious damage this turn, so I guess I just want to make sure the weak lasts longer. Me when I love my job. Just want the weak to last longer, boss. I'm down 12. A regen potion is only 15. And I'm about to take a little more damage, even if I footwork, defend, right? Yeah, so I think I can crack the regen potion here. Blur, blur, dodge and roll? I guess. This guy never attacks. What is your deal? I'm blocking this attack, let me tell you. Okay, and we get to work poisoning the robot to death. Deck seems really bad. Like that's the thing about it being like it's very one-dimensional, as I've said. this is a fight where it's not all that suitable. We might get there, but it's just like we're kind of at the mercy of nothing bad happening for a large number of turns in a row. And I'm, you know, like, I've got a ton of defense. It's working. I'm not saying the deck is horrible or whatever, but it just takes forever to kill guys. And if there's someone who, not this guy mostly, but someone else who punishes you for never killing them, you know, you could find yourself in trouble. And I guess, like, eventually you just build up enough burns, maybe, that you'd be in trouble here. Hopefully that doesn't happen to me. You're gonna have to try harder than that. I recommend setting me on fire if you're looking for a winning play. I guess... do I still have blur? No. There's no real point playing to defend. I could. It would discount this, but that doesn't matter. Turn 9. What are we doing here? And for my turn 9 play, I hit you with a strike. Yeah? Better hit something good. That wasn't it. Yeah, so you see how it's kind of catching up, and now we're taking 20 damage? I guess I could have taken an attack potion, but it doesn't look like that would really help much this turn. Okay, I mean, 20 damage is not the most disastrous elite fight. But it could have gotten worse. So I reach combat at a random card in your hand, it costs 0. What is this garbage? I guess a poison stab hastens the end of the fight. I guess this is fine. Like, it'll junk up your deck a little bit, but a better first turn is well worth it, I guess. Pantograph, okay. I don't think I should be hunting down elites here. I should be hoping to get to the boss and not kill myself. Yeah, Assassinate Plus looks pretty good. Potion Courier. No, thanks. There's no shops anywhere nearby. I mean, that's... I guess I could go this way. But I'd rather just take a good potion. Cure all, sure. Okay. Maybe? So who are the Act 3 elites we could still face if I wanted to go that way? We could run into the Knights, which I'd have an okay matchup against, I think. Or someone else who I can't remember. I assume there's 3. There's always 3. I don't remember who they are. Zero Cost Bullet Time is a funny card. Okay. Well, let's draw first. And again. Alright, well. Faku could handle it from here, I think. He would play it in the wrong order, of course, I guess. So turns out that's not true at all. And the deck just doesn't do anything, you know? It stalls. You stole my strength. I don't think we need to Piercing Wail. I don't even have Blur, do I? No. Maybe I should have played Predator there instead of, like, Footwork, I guess? Just what I wanted. 10 more slimes. Joke's on you, my deck is so thick I hadn't even drawn the first 10 yet, so you're shuffling all 20 in. Oh, man. Oh, what fun! I guess I'm not drawing anymore. Okay, that's 5. First blood. Let's try to finish him off before it gets any worse. Draw. Okay. I think we got there. 5 damage from the hallway fight. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. I'm leaving. There's no reason to still be here. Bouncing Flask. I actually don't know. Does test subject, when he dies, he probably resets poison, right? God, how am I ever going to kill him 3 times? Okay. Actually, I think Piercing Wail is better. Against Nemesis Handbook of Stabbing, you really need those. My powers! The last card played was a skill. Weaken them. Okay. I mean... Oh, if I had done this differently, if I had played Defend, then then Footwork, then Dodge and Roll, I wouldn't be taking damage here, and I'd have extra block next turn as well from the Dodge and Roll. That is a misplay that costs me 4 life? I thought I wasn't going to play it And then I was like, well, yeah. It cost me 2 damage this turn and 2 block next turn, which may or may not matter. Okay, it was intentional, actually, so I could trigger Centennial Puzzle. That's what it was. He's still vulnerable. That's very nice. We might be looking okay here. I guess I just don't have to play the Survivor, right? Somehow I have enough energy to do it anyway? Oh, I think I wasn't worried about energy. I was worried about what to discard to Survivor. Well, energy too. I didn't realize Happy Flower had gone off. But as long as you play Survivor last, it's fine. Okay, so I took 2 damage in this fight for no reason, but it didn't go that badly. And the fight is over. I don't think I'm taking a fire potion. These are both much better. More pinpoints, I guess? Sure. What you're supposed to do is hit skip, then go look at the other one, and then come back, I guess. Okay, more blur. Yeah. Maybe that's how I win, is I just carry over infinite block forever. I have Pantograph anyway, so I'm only down 5 health. I'm pretty sure I'd rather Smith than deal with. Yeah, then rest for 5. Okay, I mean, I definitely could just die to this guy. Stage 1 is not going to be easy for me. Stage 2, I think I ought to be alright. Stage 3, I'm afraid. Let's potion up. I think this is fine right now. Do I actually have something to spend the energy on? Maybe. Okay. So I didn't draw the thing that makes you want to play attacks, the ink knife or whatever. Blade of ink, I think. So let's get a power out there. I don't think I need the attack potion this turn. My dream is to save it until the turn when it would potentially be needed to kill him, right? And while he's still vulnerable. In which case, like, you might say, well, if you're going to use it like when he's still vulnerable against the first stage, why not just use it now? Well, the answer is I might find that I don't actually need it to finish him. Okay. Let's try not to play too many skills. Problem is I am going to play a lot, so I guess this one... I should have played this first. In case it made me change my mind about what to play. Like, yeah, I mean, this probably would have been better to play than a dodge and roll. Oh, also, next turn I'll have Shadow Step online, so the attack potion is better then if I need it. Yeah, like this just kills him. So I don't have to spend the attack potion. No, hang on. Well, wait. Poisoning this guy doesn't even do anything. Dodge and roll is the only card I have that does something before I kill him. Okay, stage 1, no problem. I didn't get to do as much setup as I would have liked, but stage 1 was one of the stages I was worried about, and it went okay. Really need to get Noxious Fumes in play. And buckle up. We're going to be here for a while, which is not good against Book of Stabbing. Yeah. Gotta get all the powers in play. You really cannot skip that. Oh boy. Well, maybe I can just outblock him. The problem is his attack scales indefinitely. Okay, we made it through the deck, and I believe we got all the powers in, right? Yeah. Yikes. 35. What the hell? These are horrible? I might skip just to not shuffle it in. I don't know. Sucker Punch is probably okay. Oh, my wounds! Ow! That's a lot of poison. That should bring about the end of the fight very soon. Piercing Wail, please? Hello? Okay. Well, Blur and Survivor is probably... Oh, I guess I carried over a lot of block. Okay, I'm gonna be fine. $25 plus 27. I mean, anything kills you. Let's make sure I get some draw in. I don't know why I would need to play these shivs, but... Okay, so can we make it through Mr. Intangible next? That's the exciting part. That's a card. Oh, no, it's not. He's intangible next turn. Well, I mean, I guess you play it. You know what would go hard right now is a murder. Now, do I burn a piercing wail here? I'm fully blocked, but I'll blur this all over to next turn. I don't think he does a big attack next. I think he, like, burns me, right? Or something. And then the turn after, he attacks for, like, 43. So I don't want to waste a piercing wail. We've still got another shuffle to go before this fight is over. Ah! I was wrong. Okay. Good to know. Oh, I would really love to Bouncing Flask here. But I think, like, this is just way better. You know what? Maybe it wasn't. Alright, at least we get some draw in next turn. I thought he did them in the other order. I don't really know his rules. I don't even know if they're the same as they used to be. I guess it's free to play this. And I don't think I can play Hidden Daggers. Well, I can, but if I do that, I have to Survivor away a strike. And isn't that worse? Because 2 shivs is 4 plus 6, ignoring the strength bonus. And a strike, I guess, is actually only 9? Okay, so this is better. Also, I think you shouldn't ignore the strength bonus. I think this works out even more true than I thought. Yeah. Because the strength bonus... I was counting the strength bonus of the first shiv towards the second shiv. But you also need to count the strength bonus from before you start playing shivs on both of them, and only once on the strike. That's why this was right. Okay. Well, take 7. Still, I mean, 39 feels healthy, but I just don't have any control over how this fight is going. Right now, like, yeah, that looks great. How nice that I was able to do that. Is he weak? He is. So I guess this is... Well... Would I rather add 4 poison or make sure he stays weak? I think we want to keep him weak. And I don't have a lot of cards that do that, so when I draw one, I should play it. Exact block somehow? Okay. 4 energy. So I can afford to backflip looking for Blur. It's not there. So we just dodge and roll and Predator. Okay, 36 is much more manageable. Whoops. I should have considered whether I was playing Blade of Ink. I think the answer is no, though, so it turns out it was fine. I didn't do it. This is the longest Nemesis fight anybody's ever had. I think I could have gotten in one more damage there. Yeah, I should have played one strike, then turned the strike and piercing wail both into shivs. Since he's intangible, the 2 shivs could have done 2 damage instead of 1 from the 1 strike. Okay, 36. I'm not dead this turn, no matter what happens. Good piercing wail. Okay, still hanging on. Just gotta survive 8 more turns of this. No problem. Well, I think I once again have to skip the bouncing flask. 12 poison would be nice, but it's not a huge upgrade to our clock. Whereas blocking 17 here is enormous. I think we're... I mean... I still could die, but as long as I don't completely brick out this turn, I'm looking alright. This is a very bad draw. I think I might have died. Yep. Yeah, 52 against more than that. Yeah, I mean, this is why I don't like this kind of deck. Right? You apply all the powers in the world, but the enemies scale all the time. Right? They never stop, and you run out of powers. You need a way to make the game go faster, and I just, like, never quite found what it was supposed to be. Like, obviously, different draws, I could have won this fight, but I didn't have a lot of control over it. Compare that to my previous Silent run, where I was playing Sly stuff with a million draw cards to, you know, manufacture energy and... Right? Like, that deck just cruised. Poison is just so slow that you are at the mercy of enemies, and footwork only lasts so long. Eventually you draw a bad hand. Now, so, like, if I'd had more deck manipulation, that would have been a way to make this work, right? Now, you might say, look, it's a 37 card deck. That's why you drew a bad hand, right? Well, first of all, I think I could have cut Blade of Ink and kept something like Dagger Spray in. I don't know if that would have helped in this fight, but... you know, if you had, like, well-laid plans, right? That would really help this deck. And there was one on, like, floor 1 or 2, wasn't there? Which I declined to take. So that's a way you could have won this. I think I took footwork instead. I don't remember. I'd happily have traded one footwork for one well-laid plans at the end of the game. But at the beginning, well-laid plans is very bad. So I don't think it was wrong. Well, it might be wrong, but if so, I'm not a good enough player to recognize it. But just... you know, having to draw like 2 blocks every turn, I eventually bricked on a turn when he was attacking for enough to kill me. And I didn't kill him fast enough. The deck looked great until it didn't, and at least I was wise to that the whole time, complaining about how bad it was, even though it looks unstoppable. Alright, what do I get here? Reflex. Yes. I remember this. Master Planner. When you play a skill, it gains Sly? This is a very slow deck tool, right? You have to play a non-Sly skill. And then next shuffle, it gains Sly, right? Well, it gains Sly immediately, but you don't see it again until next shuffle. So this, I guess, is a tool for infinites, kind of. You know, you can turn your backflips and acrobatics sly, so you can draw through 1,000,000 cards for free, keep hitting your tacticians or whatever, and play your attacks with the energy generated. Hand trick. Gain 7 block. Add sly to a skill in your hand this turn. That's fun. Any others? Looks like no. Okay, well, a slow defeat that nonetheless seemed sort of inevitable. I don't know. I mean, I misplayed the last fight like in a couple of places. I don't remember the details anymore. Like, I think I used an attack potion when I didn't need to or something. So a better pilot probably could have salvaged that last fight, but I think the main problem was the deck, which looked good, but like was fragile. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.